This is part 2 for stalking. So then I was like, before we stop being stalking me, even my doctor's office, he says, actually, they lose the license, and the real estate investors as well. They lose their license. I have so much proof and evidence, you know, to make them lose everything, their business, their licenses, and be in the poorhouse. And doing that for me, and I didn't do shit. I was doing my child support website. I mean, what did my own website. This will be up next month. Uh, um, I add some new stuff to that. I was challenging my case, and they won't give me no remedy. And I got an attorney stalking me, saying I was mentally ill, some shit, bullshit like that. It's because of that Bumi Awani, that Nigerian judge. She's corrupt. She has so many documents. I have the same documents from when they started my own case. See, they wanted me to be in Sacramento to make it appear I was receiving my funds. You know, the whole case was all wrong. You cannot do a child custody case in a child support hearing. And I have the documents. I still have it. They thought they did my hard drives, trying to set me up. It didn't work. It's not gonna work. You need a warrant for all that stuff. They're on my phone right now, mirroring my phone to make it appear that I'm the one doing bad things on my phone. It's not gonna work. There's a way you can find out who's on the phone, who's doing what and what. They know. You know, they think I don't know. So basically, the term messenger, you know, I mean, it's like a love-hate thing. Like, when she be making me mad sometimes, too. Because I know she talking shit about me. But then again, I thought, well, let me be reasonable. She probably trying to tell me that somebody's in my apartment snapping pictures and sending it over to her or put it into the dark web. Who knows? But, you know, I can't really decipher because it's like, you know, she used to be in, well, I'm going to give it away. But anyways, my thing is, my older son, you know, he got mad. I was so upset because they all over my younger son is about, it's you're in a relationship. But my older son was like, I need a bond with you know, my young son. I'm like, oh, since when? You know, because my young son, he was like, I have no family, no brothers or sisters, because my older son, he moved out for a bitch. You know, he wasn't even financially ready. And then I want to bond with him. He was so adamant. He was anxious, adamant. And I thought about it a long time ago. I thought about it. I was really saying, why? What's his hurry for? Because he wanted to tarnish his mental state. And my young son was telling me, you can't control me. This is when he was about, 8, 9 years old. I'm like, what? I didn't say anything, but as far as like, who taught you that? And they kept calling me a peasant, calling me this and that and the other. I said, huh.